You can become missionaries of light and servitors of Christ through daily sacrificial giving. I'd like to read to you what I thought was going to be the heart stream, which is very beautiful. It's called On Making Sacrifices. So this is just from David. Making sacrifices is tantamount to making something sacred in the moment through an offering of self and an opening of ourself to God on behalf of others less fortunate. If we choose to pray instead of being on social media, if we choose to skip a meal so that angels can deliver the food that we could have eaten to a hungry child, if we choose to meditate instead of chattering or wasting time, we consecrate a slice of time and a portion of space so that heaven can intercede for someone who requires help or a boost of light. Sacrificial giving is consecrated by the very act of engaging in lower self-denial, so that our higher self may emerge in its brilliance and beauty, to brighten our view, to illumine life, and to grace space with the Holy Spirit's spices, her aromatic love, and her delicious delights of peace, harmony, and joy. Sacrificial offering is what saints naturally do, because when you offer your soul essence for others to be served, a part of you rises to experience the Divine One in a moment of solicitude, in a state of oneness with your own Christ spirit and even the essence of the universal Christ consciousness. You can become missionaries of light and servitors of Christ through daily sacrificial giving, through scriptural study, and through divinely inspired collaborative work via a consecrated purpose, plan, and project. The Holy Spirit will proffer the means if you offer her the fruits of your own beingness and some gemstones of your own hallowed self through prayer, meditation, and service. Grace alights upon the humble who bow to God's directives and heaven's suggestions. Angels of mercy will light the way, the truth, and the life of your own Christic example, inspiring you how to do what and when, where, and with whom to do it as you focus your attention and energy, your zeal, and your will. The way forward is always up first, for then wherever you go will be higher through consideration, reflection, and sanctification. Joy will sing in your heart, abide in your mind, and swell within your will, not through any prideful boasting, instead through humble devotion and adoration of God. Joy is highlighted and amplified through heavenly music and inspired lyrics. The Spirit is expanded through voices raised in unison toward the one cause, via loving kindness, understanding, charity, empathy, mercy, forgiveness, gratitude, and compassion. Spiritual victories are woven through sacrificial giving, even more than the tithe, that 10%. For that is only the minimum that heaven requires for the foundational bonding of your soul's energies to God. Giving more when you are able immediately maximizes the energy within your giving by a special grace that will continue to expand and maximize the Spirit's work in many domains. You will never lose when you choose to loosen the bonds of reticence and fear to offer life as a child does when she brings a flower, a rock, or a shell to her mother. It is the consecrated gift that an angel anoints and then raises in glory for Christ to use to nurture and nourish a soul here and there. These offerings endure and continue to bless and protect as they dissolve distress and radiate new faith, hope, and promise toward a better day. Sacrificial offerings allow you, the giver, to experience greater oneness in spirit with those who suffer and who look to you as an anointed one to raise them up and help them out of confusion and crises, out of self-dissatisfaction and discord. You become a hope to the world when you make your visions reality through sacrifice, and when you energize our joint mission through surrender, selflessness, and service beyond self. To serve is to empty the lesser self to accept more of your greater self. To sacrifice is to endear angels to your soul so that they can carry your loving generosity to everyone who requires heaven's intercessory grace. Every gracious giver is sanctified through the very act of selfless offering. For some ballast of past attachments is let go of, so God can reign supreme in your world and life, so that grace can transmute tyranny and forgiveness can dissolve hardness of heart, ignominy, and every devilish descent into divisiveness and darkness. Givingness accesses faith, hope, and charity directly from heaven's cornucopia and delivers it into earth's havens through the joyful ones who give, because it is their natural way to become more Christly, more childlike and godly, more radiant and sun-like. So go forth and shine as a true sun, a divine son or daughter of God. Thank you.